Welcome to It's Tomorrow News. I am Hena Talati. Severe weather again targets tornado ravaged central United States. No rest for the weary across the central United States are still sorting through the chaos left behind by a days-long tornado outbreak that has killed at least 5 people across the 2 states. Some of the same areas hit hard by the recent storms are facing a renewed threat of the severe weather. The worst storms on Tuesday are expected in a swath that stretches from the Iowa to Kansas. The area shifts south and west on Wednesday. Officials have confirmed more than 100 tornadoes happened during the deadly severe weather outbreak that started Thursday and ended on Monday. And the largest was EF4 that ripped through the Marietta, Oklahoma, and the storm surveys were still being conducted. A company that uses aerial photos to help insurance companies assess damage after a disaster released several images of the damage caused by the tornadoes in Nebraska and Iowa. One is of the airport near Omaha that was destroyed. A Nebraska woman says she hung on her dryer for the dear life when a tornado ripped through the Elkhorn, and she said her home of 34 years collapsed on the top of her. Rescuers later pulled her from the rubble, and the Tuesday's round of the storm was more isolated when compared to recent outbreaks of the severe weather, but that did not stop the thunderstorms from doing considerable damage and causing casualties. The hardest hit region appeared to be the Pottawatomie County outside the Topeka, Kansas, where the local officials said one person was killed and several others were injured during the tornado. Damage was considered to be the extensive and curfew was enacted around Watermelon, and nearly 24 homes were reported to be either damaged or destroyed during the severe storm. The Fox Forecast Center said Tuesday's severe weather was caused by the dip in the jet stream diving across the northern Rockies. Supercells erupted ahead of a cold front that stretched from the Midwest to the eastern Rockies. The Storm Prediction Center received nearly 200 reports of the severe weather with nearly 24 accounts of the tornadoes. And the severe weather threat returns to the plains and Midwest on Wednesday, but will be centered a bit farther south and west across the portions of the South Nebraska and southwestern Iowa southward to the United States-Mexico border in Texas. More than 2 million people are in level 2 risk that stretches from southern Nebraska to West Texas. Cities in the threat zone include Lincoln in Nebraska, Wichita and Topeka in Kansas, Woodward in Oklahoma, and Midland and Odessa in Texas. That's all for now. For more weather news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.